I should have known better than to venture into those woods. The stories had always circulated among the townsfolk, whispered warnings of a cursed forest where the trees had eyes and malevolent spirits lurked in the shadows. But the allure of the unknown and my unquenchable thirst for adventure pushed me forward, deeper into the heart of the forbidding wilderness. It started innocently enough, a weekend getaway with friends, camping in a secluded clearing surrounded by towering trees. As we pitched our tents and gathered firewood, an eerie stillness settled over the woods, causing a shiver to run down my spine. I brushed it off as nerves, attributing it to the stories I had heard. As night descended, the atmosphere grew heavy with anticipation. The flickering campfire provided the only source of light, casting eerie shadows on the gnarled trunks around us. The woods seemed to creak and whisper, as if sharing their secrets with one another. A sense of foreboding hung in the air, but my companions dismissed it as my overactive imagination. As the darkness deepened, we huddled closer to the fire, seeking comfort and reassurance in its warmth. But our feeble flames were no match for the encroaching shadows that danced ominously on the edge of our vision. I caught glimpses of movement, figures lurking in the periphery of my vision, but each time I turned my head to look, they vanished without a trace. Tension mounted among us as strange occurrences unfolded. Our supplies vanished, our voices carried away by the wind, leaving us isolated in a realm of uncertainty. Panic began to claw at the edges of my mind, gnawing away at my sanity, but I fought to keep it at bay. One by one, my friends disappeared. Their absence was swift, as if they were plucked from the earth, swallowed whole by the insatiable jaws of the forest. Their screams echoed through the woods, haunting my every step. I was left alone, consumed by a chilling realization. I was being hunted. The woods came alive with unseen eyes, glowing orbs that watched my every move. Their presence was suffocating, a constant reminder that I was trespassing in a realm far beyond my understanding. Shadows twisted and contorted, taking on grotesque forms that mocked my feeble attempts at escape. I ran, fueled by desperation and the primal instinct for survival, but the forest seemed to shift and twist around me, an intricate maze designed to keep me captive within its clutches. No matter which direction I turned, I found myself back where I started, disoriented and filled with dread. Exhaustion weighed heavily on my limbs. My body ached with every step, but I pushed forward. I stumbled upon a decrepit cabin, its dilapidated walls oozing a malevolent energy. Desperation outweighed caution as I sought refuge within its decaying embrace, praying for a respite from the horrors that pursued me. Inside, I found a diary, a relic from a previous victim. Its pages were filled with desperate scribblings, a desperate plea for salvation from the cursed forest. It spoke of an ancient ritual, a way to break the curse and free oneself from the clutches of the woods. With trembling hands, I read the instructions, hope flickering within me like a dying ember. Armed with the knowledge from the diary, I embarked on a perilous quest to break the curse and escape the malevolent grasp of the woods. Every step was fraught with danger, every ritual gesture executed with trembling uncertainty. The eyes of the forest followed my every move, their glow intensifying with each passing moment. In a climactic battle against the unseen, I fought to complete the ritual, my body trembling with fear and determination. The forest seemed to rage against my defiance, lashing out with roots and branches, attempting to claim me as its own. But I persevered, fueled by an indomitable will to survive. As the final incantation escaped my lips, the woods erupted in a symphony of otherworldly screams. The eyes that had watched me with such malice vanished, leaving only darkness in their wake. The curse had been broken, and I emerged from the forest, forever changed by the horrors I had witnessed. The woods still haunt my dreams, their eyes burning into my memory. I am forever marked by the chilling realization that the stories were true. The woods have eyes, and they hunger for the souls of those who dare to trespass upon their domain.